餃子と思って食べると餃子じゃないみたいな感じ。結構パンチが効いてそうな感じだったんですけど、食べてみたら結構ホワホワで。
We're just making gyoza. But white gyoza is awesome. Running a shop is not. But white gyoza is awesome. That's all. White Gyoza, Takashimadaira branch. 10-minute walk from Takashimadaira station. Starting from the morning preparations. The staff wrapping the gyoza are in harmony with each other. Don't miss the extra scene at the end of this video. Boiled gyoza being wrapped. Boiled gyoza are also popular at the Takashimadaira shop. What time do you start preparing? From 6 in the morning until 9:30. We start making the gyoza at 9, roughly speaking, and stop at 1 or 2 p.m. After that, we just freeze them. How many do you make in a day? At most, let's see, 6,000. Around 6,000 on average. 7,000 at most. What's the ratio of fried and boiled gyoza? In terms of ratio, 90% are fried gyoza, 10% are boiled. It's the shrimp that characterizes the boiled gyoza. Are the shrimp rather large? I cut them rather large and chunky. Has the staff been working here long? Everybody's a veteran. You often say that. It's been a long time. The friendly atmosphere is heartwarming. Gyoza are hand-wrapped in a clever way. Can the third generation make gyoza too? Of course, everybody here can. If you can't, you won't be considered for work. The gyoza skin is made in-house. Caution, flickering screen. First generation staff are in charge of making the skin. 3 generations running one shop. The first generation started the shop 40 years ago. The second generation makes the filling. I wasn't allowed to film the making of the filling, as it's a special recipe used by franchise shops only. The main shop is located in Noda, Chiba. With Kanto as the main operating area, there are around 30 shops all over Japan. Strict criteria are put in place for joining the franchise, I heard. Training at the headquarters in Noda is required too. The third generation prepares nationwide deliveries. How many pieces do most people order? Most of them get 57 portions. So 456 pieces. Haha. We double up the biggest cardboard box, because we also deliver a lot in the area. We're celebrating our 40th anniversary this year, so we're selling a boiled and fried gyoza set. The boiled ones will be on a 40% discount. In honor of their 40th anniversary, there's a 40% discount on boiled gyoza. Caution, flickering screen. In addition to store sales, many nationwide orders also come in. Frequent visitors spread the word about how tasty the gyoza are. The gyoza really are tasty, so they're also shared with people in the neighborhood. The skins for 6,000 pieces are stretched with an age-old machine. The gyoza themselves are enough. They're popular and sell well. There are lots of people who want to join, but the work is tough. From early in the mornings to late in the evenings. We're working.
何時にいらっしゃってるんですか?
5 o'clock. Kneading starts at 5 in the morning. But you know, when you join White Gyoza, right? If you sell at a low price, You always gotta stick to the price. You gotta work your body for the sake of the guests. Usually, franchises and chains demand monthly royalties, right? We don't do that. That's rare. The main shop itself is selling like crazy, so whoever takes over the franchise could expand it all over the country. Not needing royalties is a big deal. We just need to make good food. Samples are sent to the main shop multiple times a year, and they're ranked by A, B, C, D. Rank D, and it's training for you. If that still doesn't work, you're fired. It's that strict. It's done on a regular basis. We all go to the main shop in Noda and fry together. That's what we do. It's strict. We're strict when it comes to quality products. Yeah, I'll go. But you see, I'll already be succeeded by my son. So it looks like he's gotta go. Well, I'm glad I ran White Gyoza. It's been 40 years and we're just making gyoza, but White Gyoza is awesome. Running a shop is not. White Gyoza is awesome. That's all. What were some difficulties you faced? Well, in the beginning we didn't sell. We didn't sell well for the first 3 years. You didn't have the recognition? We went unrecognized, yeah. Only because we offered White Gyoza didn't mean people would buy them. Wouldn't make a difference if they wouldn't have been there. But they became more and more known. People started thinking, these are good, these are tasty. So when they started selling, it was amazing. When they started selling well, it was like an explosive development. And they continued selling like hotcakes. Even without advertising, people spread the news. That's how it is. What about parent-child arguments? We have none of that. Not at all. Usually we don't only focus on the White Gyoza, but when the goods aren't up to scratch, when they're not good, I'll maybe poke the table, but that's all. The family members support each other in this wonderful shop. They overcame a period of low sales, and are now a thriving shop. Becoming popular only by word of mouth is proof of a great shop. Many popular celebrities visit the shop too. Pictures are on display. Nice smile. Delivery orders come in by phone. Order for 7 portions.
はい、ありがとうございます。そしたら代引きで4861円ですね。はい、到着が日曜日になりますけど大丈夫ですか？かしこまりました。
The polite communication left a good impression.
していただきますので、はい、ご注文ありがとうございます。
What they're particular about regarding the White Gyoza. Gyoza are available fresh, frozen and fried. Price list for takeout. Let's ask about how they prepare the gyoza later. There's also a side menu. Behind the shop, there's an exclusive parking lot.
2時間ぐらいで
The finished gyoza are instantly frozen as they are. Everyone works together to wrap the dumplings. The Takashimadaira shop is on Twitter and also Instagram. What are you especially aware of at the shop? It's that we have to keep the shop clean. And that's what we're trying to do, but because we handle a lot of oil, and there's lots of oil in the air, so the whole place gets rather greasy. Gyoza piling up one after another. The third generation is preparing the kitchen. More than 10 stoves are lined up. Hot water for fried gyoza is prepared in a large pot. Waiting list for guests is set up. Also a temperature measuring device and disinfectant. Open shortly. Bench for queue. Flour inevitably scatters around the shop. One of the third generation kids also comes in to help out. He's currently attending university. Seasonings are arranged neatly. This is the lunch menu. I'm not allowed to film the wrapping of the gyoza. They're protecting the essential know-how. Everybody is in serious mode. Caution, flickering screen. At most 7,000 pieces are made. Not amazing at all. It's cheap, you see. Not a big deal. Compared to when we make them by machine, the numbers are worlds apart. But yeah, there's nothing we can do about it anymore. The rising costs of raw materials will likely have an impact on profits. Dough is kneaded early in the morning. Elastic and sticky. The original state white gyoza come in. It's stretched using the machine. Frozen dumplings bagged for takeout. Opening of the shop. Gyoza are being fried. The kitchen can be seen from the seating area. Adding plenty of hot water. Just enough to soak the gyoza. They're arranged evenly so they don't stick together. Preparing hot water for boiled gyoza. Any tips for frying?
コツというか、
はい、やっぱり
Don't be stingy with the oil
多めに入れるっていう
and add plenty.
多めでケチっちゃうと
そうなんですね。
はい
Same way at home?
結構はい
I think you can fry them more beautifully by adding more oil. Don't mess with the dumplings too much. Even if you feel like touching them, it's better to be patient.
いらっしゃいませ
Make sure to assess your way of frying if you like white gyoza.
10番15人前の15人前ですね
Lots of phone orders too.
振り込みですよねあ、代引きでしたっけ全部で 11,530 円ですね7月10日日曜日になりますがよろしいですか
Boiled gyoza are prepared simply by boiling them in hot water. A large amount of oil is added using a ladle. Oil is added while there's still hot water in the pan.
Timer だったりとか。
そうですね時間はかかってないです
何で判断するんですか？
まあお湯が
Become more proficient and you'll be able to judge it by feel.
見た目
Boiled gyoza. Even more oil is added. They're handled gently so no damage is caused. It's better to add more and more oil gradually. You don't want the pan and the gyoza to touch. Put in enough oil so that the dumplings float. Oil is dumped in the pot. Fried gyoza. Set meal with rice and soup. More and more people are coming. Let's talk to some people getting takeout.
このセットになってるんです。
When I get gyoza, I get them here. I love this place.
他の餃子よりもやっぱりこの餃子を。
そうですね。
理由っていうのはどういう？
なんだろう、なんか
The texture is addicting.
食感とか
And the taste is simple yet delicious. I got introduced to this place by a friend. Ever since I got treated here for the first time, I've been trying to get them as often as I can. It takes around 15 minutes by car.
車でわざわざ。
そうですね。
そう
は
なんですね。
Do you cook at home?
されるんですか？
Yeah, I do. Isn't it difficult?
難しくないですか？
It's easier than having to make them from scratch at home, I think.
い。楽だと思います。
そうですか。
And also, they're tasty. The food here is so delicious. I wish there was a shop in my hometown. I'm from Musashi Urawa. I always think to myself, it'd be good if there was one in town. I'll come again. Thank you so much. There are many people coming from far away just to get these gyoza. Gyoza continue being wrapped throughout opening hours. Lots of orders are coming in, so please enjoy the following scenes for a while.
何回目なんですか？
I came here for the first time. I was making rounds with my boss, and for some reason we had this craving for gyoza. Did you know white gyoza?
ご存知でしたか？
I was familiar with the name, and we were just talking about wanting to try it. Today we got fried and boiled gyoza, and shared them amongst ourselves. It was tasty. If you think of them as gyoza while eating, they actually don't feel like gyoza, but they were so tasty. It felt like they packed quite the punch. Eat them and see how soft they are. They're somewhere between Western and Chinese food. The texture was indescribably delicious. I couldn't have any beer today, but I want to have them with beer. I'll come again. Please do your best. How did you start your business? The first generation decided to start a business, but were unsure about what to sell. Coincidentally, there was a relative in Noda, and there was also a thriving Gyoza shop. So we went there together, and decided on the spot that this had to be it. That was the occasion. So if I hadn't had any relatives in Noda, we wouldn't have started White Gyoza. What's your outlook for the future? For the future, maybe turning the second floor into part of the shop. So right now, I live on top of this place, but I'd move to a different place and renovate the second floor so that people can eat there, is what I thought. People line up and it's so crowded on the weekends. So if we put people on the second floor, they wouldn't have to stand in line that much. I was thinking about that. Expanding the shop would lead to an increase in guests. I want more people to know about this shop. Let me get something too. Bottled beer. crispy on the outside. Super tasty. Vinegar soy sauce and the manager's seriously spicy rayu. The skin is thin and has an unusual bread-like texture. I recommend this one, yellow mustard. Plus a dash of hot sauce. My favorite way to eat. Yum. So delicious, I could eat as many as I want. I'll be back for more. Bonus video after this. What do you do on your days off? On my days off, I usually restock and make preparations.
仕込みがあるんで
Why didn't you say golf? I thought so too. Alright, I just go golfing. The part where I said preparing was a lie.
仕込みやってますけど